Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you manifest anything. Manifest anything. All right, let's talk about happiness, the meaning of life, life purpose. It actually sort of all comes under the one subject matter in this video. I'm talking about really just feeling good and staying in that place. Of course, that's called awakening. But let's talk about how you get there and what's going on in the material world that, well, keeps us, we allow it to keep us in that unhappy place. What is that? And people try to get out of it. They don't know. Somebody just wrote me, could you give us the list of books and videos you read and what did you do to go in awakened state? Nothing. I meditated. I was seeking. I knew there was something amazing. I felt it. I knew it. And I knew that whatever we were experiencing here wasn't it. And I knew that whatever else was out there that I was connected to. And I always felt that. And I wanted to go more into that space. Because that is where all peace and abundance and happiness lies. It's all joy. And so I know that when you go into that space, if you can feel that way, nothing else matters. If you could be euphoric no matter what happens in your life, wouldn't you prefer that over any amount of money? Somebody said, something about, I have a manifesting video, and I said, you don't love the stack of money on the table that you manifest. If I put $1 million on the table, you wouldn't love the stack of paper on there. You would love what it could do for you, what you believe it could do for you. And herein lies the challenge for us, is that we believe that that pile of paper on there is going to give us the life that we desire. We believe there's an exchange of a material thing or situation or person that will then give us the joy and the happiness. And none of that is connected to awakening at all. And people keep going back and forth into this. Go achieve the things, get the stuff. So here's why very wealthy people, mostly movie stars, we've seen a lot of really amazing people kill themselves, right? Designers and chefs, Anthony Bourdain. What is that? Well, I don't know their personal situations, if they have chemical imbalances or history of depression, but I can tell you what a lot of it's coming from. When they achieve amazing goals, and then they realize it still doesn't make them happy, what else is there? They don't see the what else. They cannot see the what else. They're in such a deep, dark place. So it's like, okay, when I get to that place, everything's going to be great. And actually, most of them are happier when they didn't have it all and they were struggling to achieve that success, because they had that drive and that passion toward what they were going after, right? And there was never any doubt that they were going to continue to go after that, even if they had tough times. Once you achieve it, then what? Now what? And so I know a lot of you are saying, oh yeah, well, I would love to be filthy rich and worry about that. That can be the deepest, darkest place you could ever go to. Now, I don't want you to say, okay, well, good, that's a reason for me not to have money. You can go to awakened state, have total abundance. All right, so the material world will not satisfy you. You are okay. Right now, no matter what's going on in your life, I want you to know you are okay. You are absolutely 100% okay. Nothing can ever disturb you, take your power, take your joy, take your peace. But if you're not choosing that, then you're choosing to allow what's happening out there to dictate how you feel in here. And that is the biggest challenge we have. You don't get out of that challenge. All of us are here to awaken. That's it. All of us are here to connect to that which we are, raise that frequency and go into a powerful, powerful place. It's time. There's no coincidence that there are channels like this, because before we'd all be called quacks and cuckoo people, right? Quantum physics made it legit. And even that is just a tip of the iceberg. We're limitless. You are limitless. What are you going to do with it? Anything you want. So I want to share with you, when you are totally focused on this stuff, somebody One of my subscribers, beautiful subscribers, said that, he had gone out and purchased some items and then was feeling, I know that. I've done this before, years and years ago, you go and you're excited, you buy something, you feel good, and you really can't afford it, and then you're like feeling bad about it. So you feel bad about the purchase, so you didn't even enjoy that, and you spent the money. So if you're going to go spend the money, go really love buying the stuff and love the objects. Make sure it's something you really love, you're going to enjoy. Because at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed, you will not remember saving that $50 or $100. You're going to remember that fun day that you went out and just got something and broke the rules. Right? We don't remember the longer hours that we worked to get the more money. We remember the fun that we had with our family and friends. And all of that is true. Where's your focus? Are you living your life to the fullest? Life is not about working more, getting more money, trying to manifest the stuff. If you are taking this time, this linear time, illusion of time, to focus on just getting things, you are absolutely missing out on an amazing opportunity to manifest a higher frequency awakened state where everything you need comes to you. That's the key to happiness. Total happiness. And everything you ever want. And you will require less. That big old fancy car will not have any meaning to you. And that's a good thing. And people are afraid to let that go. It's like, no, I want the car, because you're still believing that it's going to make you happy. When you let it go, when you let everything go, and you go into that awakened state, everything is beautiful and you really enjoy it and you love it. You appreciate it. But it is not what makes you happy. It's a bonus. It's like you enjoy this world. This beautiful material world is just amazing. And then stuff keeps coming. Why? Because you're open to it, you're appreciative, and you're grateful. And it's like you love it. So your focus is on that. Loving the amazing material world and experiencing it. My friend who lost your 8-year-old daughter, oh, blessings, my heart goes out to you. That is one of the most challenging of experiences on this planet, is to lose a child, an innocent little being. But that little girl served a purpose here. We have missions here, right? And we miss people, we lose things, we want things. When we can let it go and understand everything has a purpose, that you are always okay, everyone is, then you can go to a place of peace and know that it will all make sense at some point. You never lose anybody. There's no such thing as death. If you're broke right now, the more you release it and let it go and stop thinking you're broke, the more you'll go into an awakened state, and all of a sudden you'll be so happy, and then things start to show up in addition to you being happy in where you are right now. This is difficult for us because egos want the stuff. We want to be comfortable, and then we're going to go get awakened. It doesn't work that way. Because when you get the stuff, it's like it's not what you thought it was going to be. Have you ever done that? Wow, when I get that, and you're in, I've done it before, 8,200 square foot home. 7 bedrooms, 7.5 baths, swim up pool bar, you name it. Media room, 4,000 bottle wine cellar. In magazines, I couldn't have cared less. Did I love it? Absolutely had a blast. Was it the core of my happiness? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And in fact, when we sold the house, I didn't even think twice about it. It was not even a blip on the radar screen for me. And that's when I knew that I was in that place where no matter what came and went in my life, that even if some of it's uncomfortable, I would always be okay. So just so you know, you will experience some feelings of desiring things, over others, because we are in a material world, illusion, but it's still part of our experience. You will experience that, but it no longer controls and rules your happiness, and that's the difference. So I'm telling you right now, you can have abundance, you can have this stuff, when you go in awakened state, you won't need it anymore. Right? You won't need the N word. Well, what do you need? Nothing. You have everything. I have. I am. When you know this, it materializes into the material world because your focus is I have, I am, I'm happy, I'm okay. And then all this stuff out here, this seemingly material illusion, the focus, you change matter, quantum mechanics, entanglement, right? Whatever you're focused on, you now become a part of that other reality where this doesn't have to be here anymore because you're okay. And you believe that's okay. So all of a sudden, there's no conflict with not being okay with this. And that's the focus on I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. Over and over. All day long you're doing that. This is why my 3-second manifesting video, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's so popular because it's so simple. Your focus creates. Your focus creates. I am. I have. I'm okay. You're okay. I promise you, you are okay. You're beyond okay. No matter what your situation is, you are okay. And when you know that, you'll go into a peaceful situation. You'll experience the feelings, the emotions. Just let them fly by. Okay, what am I feeling right now? I'm picking up on some collective consciousness stuff that's very intense right now. So I had to sit with it and think, my life is amazing. I always say I'm the luckiest girl on the planet. How did I deserve this? Well, I must have done some really cool stuff in my last lives, and I took a break this time. So I get to teach you. So I'm going to tell you right now, when I feel those things, when it shows up, it's not always you. Let it go by. I actually focus on it. Not what it's doing. I'm not reacting to it. I focus on it and say, what is that? All right, those are odd feelings. All right, probably the collective. Because I know there's no triggers in my life right now. All right, so let's let it flow by. Okay, I'm feeling things. Empaths go through this, picking up other people's stuff. And just say, I'm okay. I know I'm okay. And whatever this is, I do not have to react to it. Can I be okay with every single situation in your life? You lose somebody that you love. Death, or they leave you. Oh, the love of my life. How do I get them back? You are not saying I'm okay when you do that. I have to have this. You're not okay. That's your message. And I'm telling you right now, you are. You're okay. So know it, claim it, and you're going to sit there and say it all day and think, I'm not. That was my Pee Wee Herman. I go into Pee Wee Herman sometimes. I'm not okay. Oh, that was bad. All right, I won't do impressions. I'm really bad at it. I'm okay. And then you're thinking, oh, I don't feel okay. I don't care what you're feeling. You keep saying it, saying it, saying it. That's why mantras can be powerful. They're not powerful unless you believe them, but the more you say them, the more you start to send a message out, and eventually you may start to believe it. So just start with those words, I'm okay, and know that whatever you're seeing around you is what you've believed and needed to evolve, and that you're okay, and when you accept it, you release it. When you're okay, it goes. It dissolves it. You don't need it anymore. The lesson's done. We're done with karma, we're done with lessons. You gotta let it go. I hope this makes sense. You are okay. I promise you, no matter what you're experiencing, you're okay. It was for you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not gonna react against this. I'm gonna open up. Say thank you. I know better days are coming. And thank you for what I have now. Thank you so much for what I have now. I'm the luckiest person on the planet. I am the most fortunate person on this planet. And I send this light and this love to everyone. I do that every morning. I ask for enlightenment to everyone. I ask for abundance and healing for everyone who accepts it. You must accept it. Do you accept it? Do you accept that you are okay? You are unconditionally loved. You are not alone. You and I are one energy. How can you be alone? Because I love you. You are whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. You are all these things. I'm okay. I am these things. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.